Hello and welcome to Geeks of the Round. I'm your host, Matt Moore, and we're going to be discussing The Flash. This episode was known as Guerrilla Warfare, episode 207. Let's introduce the panel. First off, say hi to Charles. Hi, Charles.
Hey everyone, I'm doing pretty good, and this episode was awesome. I liked it a lot. I liked Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. more, but I still think Flash was pretty good.
Cool. All right. And next we have Lou. Hi, Lou.
How you doing? Come on, Whedon, you didn't love the reference to the grape ape?
The what now?
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Get caught up on your culture.
Reference. There was kind of a King Kong vibe going on, all the way up to Caitlin wearing the white outfit like Fay Ray.
No, he mentions the grape ape cartoon back in the early 70s.
I missed that one.
But yeah, I can definitely see the reference to King Kong, him going like Caitlin, and then he jumps out of the building. Yeah.
Or you didn't get the say anything reference with the basket over his head?
That one was relatively obvious, yeah.
That's the one where we have John Cusack holding that gigantic dinosaur of a boombox over his head, and the woman looks out her window, right?
That was cutting edge when that movie came out. That gigantic dinosaur of a boombox was cutting edge at the time.
I had one.
Yeah. Most people did. Mine had detachable speakers.
So did mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also remember people used to walk down the street in full-body Adidas tracksuits, and they'd have it resting on the shoulder and go like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, and here's the thing, is they weren't playing that music for themselves, or else the speakers would have been pointed towards them. No, it was being played for everyone else. That's why the speakers point out. They want everyone else to listen to their music, not them listen to it. Like, yeah.
Fucking hipsters.
Hey, you better watch your mouth, boy.
20 years before hipsters were a thing.
I see people doing that shit now. So
because what we did in the 80s is now coming back to fruition now. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, God, man.
If you see me watching or listening to anything and I am not wearing my headphones, you should check to see who took over my body. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I listen to my music on my cell phone all the time, and I always use earbuds that go straight into the ear. I don't like using over-the-ear headphones unless I have to.
Yeah. But let's talk about Flash.
Yes, enough about boomboxes and dinosaurs.
So Barry's being a little bitch, again. Just
you think so?
For a different reason this time.
I don't think he was being a bitch. I just think he was broken.
To be honest, I'm inclined to agree with Lou. Barry was reacting the same way, the very way that I would expect him to react after getting his ass handed to him by a superior opponent.
Dude, his ass wasn't handed to him. His ass was broken. Literally, he was broken.
That's the whole basis of the saying.
Physically, mentally, emotionally, he experienced it all in one.
Basically, Zoom beat the shit out of him and then paraded around Central City saying, hey, look what I did to your hero.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. The Flash has lost before. He's lost before. And the person he's lost to happens to be the main villain of this episode, and that's Grodd.
Yeah, but Grodd ain't never beat him like this.
Thing is, the only people that know about Grodd are a very small handful of people. That's it. The general population of Central City doesn't know that there is a gigantic telepathic gorilla living in the sewers.
Just like they didn't know about a big 15-foot fucking king shark.
Although King Shark had basically been walking around Central City, minus a little minutes ago, like, oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, just walking here, giant shark in pants.
No, I mean, come on. Let's be honest about that. I actually had this conversation with someone the other day. Someone was asking on one of the forums, how was it that a giant fucking, because he was like 10 feet, 10, 11 feet. How is a 10-foot fucking shark walking around the city without anyone seeing him? And my response was, why do you think no one saw him? People saw him. Let's face it, people saw him. But you're gonna call the cops if you're dumb enough to fucking like call the cops in the first place. Because let's face it, in urban cities like this, generally you shut the fuck up. But you call the cops and go, yeah, there's a giant 11-foot shark walking around the city. Those cops are going to fucking hang up on you. Like, it's not something they're going to take seriously.
Well, how Patty in the episode with King Shark was introduced, Patty Spivot was even talking to Joe and even Barry, saying like, "Hey, I mean, I think there's a giant shark metahuman out there," and she was basically saying that nobody at the police department was taking her seriously.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Even in Central City, where weird stuff happens, that's a lot weirder than most people would be used to. Sure, speedsters running around. That's fucking strange. But that's really all they've seen. That in Captain Atom, like growing a little bit, they've never seen something be anthropomorphic, like King Shark.
But I don't know. If we don't ever discuss that first episode, I'll be happy.
About not Captain Atom, about Atom Smasher?
Yeah, God, the fucking horrific Gumby looking figure.
Are you going to say something about the CGI for Grodd in this episode?
I thought it was awesome. So, yeah, I thought it
was. It was
no,
okay.
No. I was being condescending towards Lou because he's usually the one that always bitches about like CGI being terrible and good lighting. Yeah.
No, I'm the one who attributed it to the lighting, but yeah, he's
It wasn't too bad. I mean, they probably they saved the money from Atom Smasher and used it here.
It's like, you know what, we need to put more money into the funding for the CGI for Atom Smasher. Like, you know what, fuck it, nobody cares about Atom Smasher. Let's just put it into our account for Gorilla Grodd later in the future.
Yeah, that's what happened.
But, of course, right on the heels of the rumor about Reverse Flash being Earth 2 Henry Morgan, we end up getting Henry Morgan back. Or Henry Morgan. Sorry, that's from another TV show. Henry
Wells?
Allen. Henry
Allen.
We get Henry Allen back. Now I'm forgetting the name of that fucking TV show I was thinking about. It's about another immortal guy.
I'm curious because he clearly stated he gets no service out where he's, big mouth bass fishing.
Yeah,
but yet Iris found a way to get a hold of him.
He probably had a sat phone.
Yeah.
But
a sat phone or a Ranger one in phone.
Matt, the TV show that you were talking about with the character Henry Morgan was called Forever.
Thank you. The guy from the first Fantastic Four movies.
He was in both Fantastic Four movies.
The movie,
no, he was in the first two Fantastic Four movies. He was not in the most recent one.
The newest recent one did not happen. That was just a piece of trash.
Oh, okay.
And I liked the first two Fantastic Four movies. I'm in the minority, but I like those two movies.
No, I liked the first one, and the second one was okay. I just really hated how they portrayed the villain.
Yeah, because they turned Galactus into a giant space cloud.
Yeah. In any case.
I read something on that, and it's actually another discussion.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you brought it up. In any case.
Well, because they say Galactus doesn't have a true form. His form is whatever you make it out to be. It coming from something that was discussed yesterday on something else.
Let me guess. Bored at work?
No, it was one of these things that has Marvel facts, and it said that Galactus's form is whatever you make him out to be. His form varies from different race to race.
Oh. In any case, getting back to Flash, we have Grodd who is trying to get various medicines that make people smarter, and he's stealing it from scientists and then killing those scientists, and then he gets to Caitlin and he doesn't kill Caitlin, which is no surprise considering she was...
Caitlin, nice to me.
Yeah, she was the only one who was nice to him. Like, even his father wasn't nice to him, as we find out in this episode. Because, of course, Harry, not Harrison Wells, but Harry, tries to pretend to be Earth-1 Harrison Wells, and is nice to Grodd, and Grodd's all like, yeah, you don't ask, you take. Like, you're not you.
Somebody should have pointed that out to him before he got whacked halfway across the room.
Oh yeah. We forgot to tell you, your Earth One equivalent is more of an asshole than you are. So keep that in mind. Like, if you can imagine being more of an asshole, go with that. But yeah, it's you end up having Barry Allen tinkering around in Wells' chair, or I should say Eobard Thawne's chair, and then you have Harrison Wells pretending to be Earth One Eobard Thawne. You get it. So that was just kind of weird, like people being in each other's place. And then you end up having Caitlin and Cisco going out to, you have Harrison Wells, Caitlin Snow, and Cisco going out to fight Grodd with freaking Barry being there back at Command Center. So everything was just kind of turned around this episode. I'm so glad you agree.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely agree. Yeah. Now, what were you saying? Oh, yeah, I definitely agree, yeah.
Let me see what else we have. Oh, we have Patty figuring out that she's being out and out lied to. That her and now I'm forgetting his name.
Flash, Barry.
No.
Joe.
That Barry and Joe are straight out lying to her.
Joe Zoom.
Joe Zoom?
Yeah. There's a theory that he's Zoom.
What?
Earth 2 version of Joe West is Zoom.
Oh my God, they're just pulling names out of a hat now, aren't they?
Actually, but it makes sense.
I'm telling you, Iris. It's Iris. Iris is Zoom.
That would be funny.
I swear, yeah, they're pulling names out of a hat. God damn it! At this point, I don't know who Zoom is. At this point, I can.
Grodd is Zoom. Grodd 2, Earth 2 Grodd is Zoom.
Well, technically, Grodd is in Earth 2 now.
Earth 2 Gorilla is Solomon.
Okay.
What? Solomon Grundy?
No. There's Gorilla Grodd has an equal on Earth 2, and his name is Solomon. He's the good version of Gorilla Grodd. So remember when we go to Gorilla City? He's most likely at Gorilla City, but he doesn't believe in all the tactical war and all that other shit.
By the way, Gorilla City, like, we didn't get a close look at it, but what we did see of it looked fucking amazing.
Oh, hell yeah. My first thought was Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, basically.
But isn't Gorilla City in the comic books on Earth 1, the main Earth?
In the comic books, they don't have the same story. Basically, the same villains and heroes aren't on Earth 1 and Earth 2 that are in the TV show. They've mixed them up quite a bit.
Okay.
And the comic book version, Green Lantern brought Gorilla City to Earth 1.
Whatever.
I did not know. Which Green Lantern?
Okay, now you're just getting technical because the one who wears a fucking green ring.
There's like at least 4, dude.
Okay, then it was one of the 4. Take your pick.
There's actually in current circulation there are at least 2,800.
I'm talking about human Green Lanterns.
Oh, okay.
I recognize that there's like thousands upon thousands of individual Green Lanterns from various different races, but only 4 human Green Lanterns.
Yeah, and that's just it. Is they're not all supposed to be human, but yeah. Because
okay, I could narrow it down for you very simple. It was the white one. It wasn't John Stewart.
There were 3. No, 1, 2. Yeah, that still narrows it down to 3.
Yeah, 3 of those 4 Green Lanterns were white. 3 of them.
And it wasn't John Stewart, so I lowered it down for you.
Come on.
Yes, just 3.
It was Hal Jordan. It was Hal Jordan.
To narrow it down even further, that sounds like a Hal Jordan thing to do. That's something Hal Jordan would do.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, he fully exercised his. That's just it. Is Kyle Rayner was easily the most powerful of the Green Lanterns while still being Green Lantern, because Hal Jordan ended up being like the most powerful thing out there. However, he wasn't Green Lantern at the time. As a Green Lantern, Kyle Rayner was easily more powerful than Hal Jordan. However, he was much more humble. He didn't do things like move entire fucking cities. Hal Jordan became so fucking power hungry that he ended up killing like all of the Green Lantern Corps. But that's a long story and extended, and it was in grief. But back to Flash. Patty Spivet's figuring out that she's being lied to. She's basically telling Barry, hey, you know what? I need to trust you. Barry's response is, oh, how cute. Give me a kiss.
Pretty much.
He's not agreeing to fucking shit all.
To be honest, I have been ever since the whole relationship between Barry and Patty had started. I've always been in favor of it because you know what, the whole Barry and Iris thing, that thing is just too old. I'm done with it. But with Patty, at this point, it's a sign that it's going to fall through, probably before the end of the season.
I was pissed that she didn't fucking know that that the first thing he did once he was able to walk was walk up to Patty and go, okay. So here's the deal. The reason I've been gone for the past 4 or 5 days is because my back was broken. You might have seen it. Like, everyone saw it. That was me. Like, I healed.
So
Sorry.
Did you think he was going to come out and say that was him?
Yes.
Okay, all right. It's just
okay. If this weren't an extended TV show, if this was real life, and I was Barry's friend, I would have whacked him upside the head for not telling her at that point.
But no, the thing that I'm going to say is that enough people know his secret as it is.
That's just it, is the Flash.
What's one more?
Most of the time, people know who the Flash is. And
That's in the comic books, not in the TV show.
I think
half the world in the TV show knows who the fuck the Flash is.
Yeah. I think they should do it in the TV show. They should pull on a full-on Tony Stark.
Let's be real. The whole Arrow team knows who the Flash is.
But yeah, exactly.
No, I'm talking about like you need to keep the fold of all the people that know as limited as possible because the more people know his secret, the more danger it is for them.
That's just it. Is they can make him a fucking like a Jimmy Olsen, what Jimmy Olsen has for Superman, a little signal watch that alerts the Flash, and then they'd be perfectly safe. Oh no, Gorilla Grodd's here. He's gonna. Okay, now the Flash is here because I pressed a little fucking button, and the Flash came to where I am.
But no, what was I gonna say? Damn it, Matt! You distracted me, and now I forgot what I was gonna say.
That's why you should write it down. But yeah, I mean, they can stay relatively safe if they just understand. You know what? Like.
Okay, I have a question for you guys. Do you think P City is gonna make it out of this season?
P City?
Yeah, I call her P City.
Why do you call her P City?
Because I don't want to call her Spivak or whatever her last name is.
Spivak.
Patty.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah, P City.
All right. Yes, I think she's going to make it out of this season. I think that she will eventually become a speedster herself, but probably not this season.
So you don't think she's going to fall into Barry's not going to fall into he can't be happy scenario where people around him die?
No.
Wait, Patty becomes a speedster?
She's a fucking cop. I mean, her life's in danger already.
That's why she could die.
She becomes... Wait. Somebody explain to me how Patty becomes a speedster.
Don't ask me.
I don't know, but she's a speedster in the comics.
What's her call sign, her nickname?
P City. P City coming at you.
It's not P City.
I realize that, Matt. Lou is in troll mode. The little
no, I'm not. I'm not trolling. That's what I call it. I refer to her as P City.
Oh, man.
We only have one troll amongst the group.
Oh, that is true.
Yes, right now, that's you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Kid Flash, find those. Hot Pursuit. No.
That was
No,
that
actually,
shitty
I
ass
think that's
movie.
it. I think, yeah, she becomes Hot Pursuit.
That Hot Pursuit movie is a cop movie, isn't it?
It was.
Oh boy.
But the way she's able to do that is, and I'm not joking here, she achieves super speed through a cosmic motorcycle. That's not a joke.
God damn it. Oh no.
They will
No.
probably change that the same way that they changed Golden Glider. Remember,
Yes.
Golden Glider is not on fucking ice skates like she is in the comics, because Golden Glider glides around on ice skates in the fucking comics. So they're probably going to end up changing how that happens, but they'll probably give her something similar, yeah.
I'm not even gonna ask.
She's going to be riding a motorcycle. It's just going to be a regular Harley Davidson, and it's going to be enhanced with the Speed Force. What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. Watch, Cisco's going to end up like super powering the motor.
So her motorcycle, does her face turn fiery when she's revving it up and shit?
No, it doesn't.
This is not. She is not going to be Ghost Rider, dude. She's not.
I mean, what the fuck?
But she has also gone by the name Miss Flash.
That would be cool. I'd be in favor of. Oh
Miss
god.
Flash.
I
Oh,
would-
that'd be funny. Barry and Patty running down the street together.
Yes, with like wedding rings on their fingers, going like, "Hey."
Hey, we did get the ring reference again.
Wait, like a ring as an actual ring, or ring as in a reference to the horror movie The Ring?
No. Remember how he was telling Cisco to get rid of the Reverse Flash suit? Well,
Yes, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
so Barry probably before the end of the season gets his ring.
Probably.
Thanks to Harry.
I just hope that that he gets a better suit. I mean, yeah, I'm happy that he has the lightning bolt with the white background, but they need to change the actual look of the suit. Make it look more solid.
Please tell me you got
No, I disagree. I understand what you're going for. You're going for like more of the video game look, Injustice look. But
maybe, yeah.
because in Injustice, he's basically wearing plate mail.
Yeah, I know. And I thought the armor, the outfit he was wearing in Injustice: Gods Among Us was awesome. I loved that suit. It was cool.
Hey, but did you catch?
I like the flexibility that comes with what he has right now.
I know, but the thing is that I don't like those two like things that are on like the whole like top of the chest part that sort of have like a set of mesh type color, like a look to it, and then everything else is solid. I don't like that. I think the whole thing should be solid with no alterations in color.
All right. So while Charles goes and takes some classes in clothing design. What else we got this episode?
We had this episode, that lovely wheelchair. Did you not understand where that wheelchair came from?
Yeah, that was Harrison.
Harrison Wells. It was Harrison Wells' wheelchair. Yeah.
They brought back Harry's wheelchair.
I said that like 15 minutes ago.
Is nobody going to talk about the fact that we got to look at Hawk Girl?
Nope. So, let me see what else we got.
She was an angel in my eyes.
Yeah, and basically you have Cisco going, "Oh, I haven't vibed in whatever long," which, by the way, sounds fucking dirty.
You know, I think I'm just gonna go in my room and vibe one out.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't vibed in weeks. Sounds personal to me. But and then of course he vibes on Kendra just as he's about to go on a date with her, and he decides, oh, this is a good reason to stop going on a date with her. Why? Why do you stop? It's not like he saw like this hawk person because he didn't realize it was female. It's not like he saw this hawk person committing a crime. He just saw a hawk person. So why the fuck did he stop the date?
I know I wouldn't stop the date. That woman was actually pretty attractive.
Okay.
She's pretty good. She's not what I go for, but yeah, she was pretty cute. But yeah, I don't know. That just kind of bugged me, especially as you're about to walk into The Princess Bride, because it really is like the best date movie ever, especially for a first date. Like he was straight out doing it right every time, and then he just disappears on her. Like,
But he brought it back at the end with the basket over his head, and then the little movie projector inside the basket. They were still going to get their Princess Bride on.
All right, I'm a little off topic here, but why is Princess Bride the best date movie? Because from what I've seen, the movie, from what I've heard about it, the movie was originally supposed to be marketed towards women, but it ended up that men enjoyed it far more than women did.
you haven't seen The Princess Bride?
Nope.
All right, I watch that movie. We'll have this discussion another time.
I'm not rewatching that movie.
I've seen parts of it.
Honestly, I don't give a shit about your opinion of The Princess Bride.
I don't even remember it, to be honest with you.
I remember a lot of the references, like the whole Inigo Montoya. I know that, like, you killed my father, prepare to die. I know that, but that's pretty much all I remember about it.
Is that the one with the Andre the Giant in it?
Yes.
Yes.
I do know he's in that movie. Yes.
Okay, I saw that movie when I was a child, but I don't remember it.
Towards women, there were only two women that I can think of: the Miracle Max's wife, and of course Buttercup. I can't think of a single other woman in that movie.
I don't remember it, so I can't. I'm just not going to rewatch it.
You should. It's an amazing movie. But in any case,
It's too 80s for me.
it's a fantasy movie, which means never mind.
It's too 80s in effects.
17. It could be more to 1780s for you. I could see that. But there are no 80s anything in it, other than the special effects for the ROUSs. But
Like
everything
I said,
else is
the special effects are too dated for me to want to go back to watch it.
There's one special effect that's dated. One.
Yeah, it's just an old movie. I can't watch these old movies no more.
Well, hell, I can still watch the original Star Trek show, and that came out back in the 60s.
You can't
No,
even
fuck
pay me
that.
to watch
I
that
can't-
shit.
I can't do that because it's bad. It's bad special effects throughout. No, there's only one bad special effect in Princess Bride, and here's the thing: is it was a bad special effect back then, and that's the ROUSs, the rodents of unusual size.
Dude, you can't get me to watch Scarface again, and I love that movie.
That's great.
I've never seen Scarface, so.
Oh, God, you need to just watch it once.
In any case, so Cisco is basically being a straight-out pimp, which is kind of impressive. Because you would never really expect him to be that cool. And
Dude, for his pimping ways, they were trolling his ass hard as hell in the laboratory.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, that's just it.
Dinner,
He's basically claiming to his friends that on the first date he's going to end up sleeping with this woman. He's claiming that to his friends, so of course his friends are going to fucking mock him.
Dude, he must have some serious game if he could pull that off.
He's all like, yeah, we're going to see a movie, eat dinner, have breakfast. It's like, wait, what? What was that? What do you mean have breakfast? Just fucking with him. But yeah, that was impressive. Okay, do we have anything else to talk about before Wild Speculation?
Nope.
Do we have Wild Speculation?
Yeah, no wild speculation this time. None.
Okay, now, here's the reason why I say Joe West could be Zoom. Listen to the way Zoom speaks. He kind of speaks like Joe West in patterns. That's how they broke it down. That's why I say Joe West is one of two people. It's either going to be Barry's dad or Joe West. That's where
That's
it's looking to go.
I don't know how much we discussed about this at last wild speculation, but I am pretty sure that it's Henry Allen because of the fact, Earth 2 Henry Allen, because I think that they're flipping everything just like they did with Green Arrow, to where Robert Queen was the Green Arrow and it was his son that died. I think that Barry Allen, as a kid, is going to get in Earth 2 was arrested, and Henry Allen is going to be the one trying to prove that he was innocent. Except instead of becoming a good person, he started out as a good person and he's gonna become a bad person, and that person ends up being Zoom. That's my theory. As a matter of fact, I am also thinking that Harrison Wells recognized the fuck out of Henry Allen when they met. I mean, rewatched that. I think that there was a note of familiarity where Harrison Wells was like, basically recognized Henry Allen from his Earth. Not the same Henry Allen, but a different Henry Allen. And I think he didn't say anything because he understands, if anyone understands, he does, that one person from one reality is not the same person as the other.
I didn't catch that, but I should rewatch it then.
I don't know. There just seemed to be, maybe I was looking into it too much. That's very possible. But
it could be true.
Like a half second too long of not talking that I thought, oh, maybe he recognizes him from his Earth. Or at least his Earth.
Where the fuck is Jay Garrett? Because that bitch ain't got no job, so how the hell he's staying somewhere?
That just it is, that's true too. I'm pretty sure we're getting Jay Garrett back next week. And I ended up reading a spoiler. I don't know if it's, well, not next week, but next episode. I read a spoiler, but I don't know if it's for next episode or the episode after that.
Which was that somebody gets hit by lightning?
Walls are going to be teaming up on something.
Because I read something the other day that I can't remember if it was him or the other Flash that get hit by lightning. And that's how they get more speed.
Oh, maybe that might be it. Is from what I understand. Well, I don't want to spoil it too much, but yeah, I think Harrison Wells is going to be helping the Flashes, as in both of them, or at least trying to.
You still think Harrison Wells got some secret agenda up his sleeve?
Nope.
Because I mean, how does Earth 2 have Gorilla City?
What's that?
How does Earth 2 have a Gorilla City and this Earth doesn't? Like, how does he know what portal goes where?
Because he's a scientist and he figured it out?
I don't know. But I think that Grodd and that army is going to play a big factor later on in the season.
What if the Grodd and the Gorilla Army come back to Earth 1 and try and take over Star City, and then try and destroy the city, and then Arrow and all his friends have to team up to... Oh, wait, that'd be the same ending as last season and the season before. And
it's always a city that's going to get destroyed.
Yeah.
They're always going to leave it as some kind of city getting fucked up.
Remind me to ask the question tomorrow. Who do we think the main bad guy for next season is going to be on Arrow? We should try and guess that. Because, I mean, how much bigger can you get than fucking... now I'm forgetting his name. I've had entirely too much caffeine. My brain is like... Zzz.
Dude, just to run off that theory that you're bringing up, they're thinking Darkseid might be next year's villain on Arrow.
Oh, come on.
And that's why I was like, they can't bring Darkseid because he's a Superman villain, and it just makes no sense for Arrow. How the fuck does Team Arrow beat Darkseid and crew?
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna have to agree with you. It's just, I mean, how in the hell? I mean, hell, not even Smallville was able to portray Darkseid correctly, and that was a Superman show.
But let's be real. Smallville took 10 years to fly.
That is true. But
as much as I love Smallville, it took way too long to do basic things.
Yeah, he should have been able. He actually, his abilities like heat vision and all that should have actually like happened. Oh God, we're going down the Smallville train again. All right, I'm gonna put it to a stop. Back to Flash.
Dude, let's be real. The one thing Small Girl got right is that they made her fly and gave her all her abilities early. She just needs to learn how to perfect them.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
yeah, that I like, but yeah.
I mean, I think she's got everything down except for the colds. Like, yeah, the cold thing.
So because
But everything else, yeah.
the reason they brought that up was, remember that last week at the end of Arrow, that diagram on the table?
No.
That
What
box
are you
that he
talking about?
opened.
The diagram that Harrison Wells was working on to try to pinpoint.
No. I didn't say Harrison Wells. I said on Arrow. The end
Oh.
of Arrow, the diagram that Damien Dark opened up, that weird-looking box
Uh-huh.
that had that weird pattern on it. That's why they're bringing in maybe Darkseid plays a villain next year.
Darkseid is
but you think that's a mother
space.
box?
He's called.
What, Matt?
You think that's a mother box?
Darkseid is not connected to magic. He's not connected to magic at all. He is an alien. His powers are strictly cosmic.
But last week's was dealing with technology, and that box, the reason why they wanted Adam's suit was because of its technology. So that box that Damien Dark opened up has something to do with technology. That's why he told that guy, okay, take what you've learned on that from that and apply it to this box. Because that box was something technology to deal with technology. Not everything deals with magic.
But this season of Arrow has been focusing on magic.
But it could be an Easter egg leading into next season.
Too early to do that.
No, it ain't. It's never too early.
It would have to happen within the second
other wild speculation?
Nope, no wild speculation.
I speculate that we'll be back in 2 weeks.
That's not a speculation, dude. That's just fact.
It will be nice to take next week off because I'm not getting a whole lot of sleep lately. But I want to thank everyone for watching. Check us out, geeksoftheround.com, youtube.com/geeksoftheround, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, all find us at Geeks of the Round. Give us a call at 801-609-GOTR. That's 801-609-4687. I want to thank everyone for watching again, and we'll see you next time. Bye.